something is racing toward our solar system at 137,000 miles per hour. Scientists worldwide are frantically analyzing signals from this interstellar visitor known as 3I Atlas, and what they've discovered is sending shockwaves through the astronomical community. The data is unlike anything we've ever seen from space. This isn't just another comet. On July 1st, 2025, the Atlas telescope in Chile detected something extraordinary. A cosmic intruder was blazing through space at twice the speed of any interstellar visitor we'd previously encountered. Within hours, observatories across the globe were tracking this mysterious object. Designated 3I Atlas, the third confirmed interstellar object ever discovered. But as the data started pouring in, scientists realized they weren't looking at an ordinary space rock. This visitor carries secrets that could fundamentally change our understanding of the universe itself. What makes 3I Atlas so unprecedented? First, its age. Spectroscopic analysis suggests this object is between 7 to 11 billion years old, potentially twice the age of our entire solar system. It's a cosmic time traveler from the ancient thick disk of our galaxy, carrying materials that formed when the universe was less than half its current age. Dr. Matthew Hopkins from Oxford University, who led the age determination studies, describes it as very likely to be the oldest comet we have ever seen. But age is just the beginning of this mystery. The James Webb Space Telescope revealed the object's most shocking characteristic, an unprecedented carbon dioxide to water ratio of 8:1. No comet in our solar system even comes close to this composition. Most solar system comets show the exact opposite. Ratio: water dominance over carbon dioxide. Dr. Jacqueline McCleary from Northeastern University calls this discovery literally out of this world. The chemistry suggests this comet formed under conditions so radically different from our solar system that it challenges everything we thought we knew about planetary formation. But here's where things get really strange. This ancient visitor isn't behaving like any comet should. Normal comets become active when they approach the inner solar system, typically around Mars' orbit. 3I Atlas became active when it was still beyond Jupiter, much farther from the Sun than any natural comet should. Even more bizarre, its tail points toward the Sun instead of away from it. This violates basic cometary physics. Dr. Bryce Bolin, the lead discoverer, explains this indicates large dust particles too heavy to be blown by solar radiation pressure. The Very Large Telescope in Chile detected something that has never been observed in any natural space object: atomic nickel emission without corresponding ion lines. Over just 1 month of observation, nickel production increased 25-fold. Astronomers are calling this a revolutionary finding that defies current understanding of space chemistry. These observations have triggered intense scrutiny from the scientific community. The SETI Institute immediately began monitoring 3I Atlas with their Allen telescope array, analyzing over 21 terabytes of radio data. What they found, or rather didn't find, is just as significant as the discoveries themselves. No artificial signals, no structured transmissions, no evidence of technology. But online, a different narrative was emerging. Social media exploded with claims that 3I Atlas was transmitting coded messages. Videos went viral, alleging that physicist Michio Kaku had decoded terrifying warnings from the object. Conspiracy theorists claimed NASA was covering up evidence of alien communication. Here's the problem: these claims are completely fabricated. 15. Debunking the misinformation. Let me be absolutely clear. No credible scientist has claimed that 3I Atlas is transmitting messages. The allegations about Michio Kaku issuing warnings are entirely false, originating from clickbait websites with no journalistic credibility. Dr. Wael Farah from the SETI Institute, who led the radio monitoring efforts, states unequivocally, "We found standard cometary emissions, but no artificial or structured signals of any kind." NASA's Tom Statler puts it even more simply. It looks like a comet. It does comet things, so why the disconnect between scientific reality and public perception? The answer lies in how we process extraordinary discoveries. When something defies our expectations, our minds naturally search for explanations, and sometimes the most sensational explanation captures our imagination. The Atlas is genuinely extraordinary, but for scientific reasons, not science fiction ones. The actual scientific mystery surrounding 3I Atlas is far more fascinating than any alien conspiracy theory. This object represents our first detailed look at materials from an entirely different stellar system, one that formed when the Milky Way itself was young and chaotic. The extreme carbon dioxide dominance suggests it originated from a stellar environment with carbon-rich planetesimal formation, something virtually unknown in our solar system. The unprecedented nickel emissions without iron could indicate unique metallic compositions formed under stellar conditions we've never encountered. Some researchers speculate this might represent evidence of stellar nucleosynthesis processes from the early galaxy. Dr. McCleary explains the broader implications. This helps us quantify whether our solar system is common or rare in the galaxy, and the evidence suggests it's relatively rare. The comet's unusual activation pattern and inverted tail behavior might result from subsurface chemistry involving exotic ices and minerals. As solar heating penetrates deeper into the ancient nucleus, it could be triggering chemical reactions that haven't occurred for billions of years. To understand why 3I Atlas is so significant, we need to compare it with its interstellar predecessors. Oumuamua, discovered in 2017, was the first confirmed interstellar object, but it presented more questions than answers. It showed mysterious acceleration but no visible comet activity. Its elongated shape and reflective properties sparked debates about whether it could be artificial. Debates that continue today. I. Borisov, discovered in 2019, was more clearly cometary but contained unusual compositions, rich in carbon monoxide but containing hardly any water at all compared to solar system comets. I. Atlas represents a breakthrough because we're detecting it early and studying it with far more advanced instruments. Unlike Oumuamua's brief flyby, we have months of observation time. Unlike 2I Borisov's distant passage, 3I Atlas is approaching close enough for detailed spectroscopy. The James Webb Space Telescope, which wasn't operational during previous interstellar visits, is providing unprecedented chemical analysis. The data quality is revolutionary. We're literally reading the genetic code of another stellar system's planetary formation process. Despite the overwhelming evidence for natural origins, some researchers have explored artificial possibilities. Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb, known for his speculative approaches to interstellar objects, has published papers questioning whether 3I Atlas could be artificial, but Loeb himself describes this as a pedagogical exercise and acknowledges the object is most likely completely natural. His work aims to establish scientific criteria for distinguishing natural objects from potential technosignatures, not to claim 3I Atlas is actually artificial. The scientific method requires examining all possibilities, even unlikely ones, but it also requires proportional evidence. For 3I Atlas, every observation points to natural cometary processes, albeit under exotic conditions. The unusual nickel emissions likely result from unique metallic compositions formed in a different stellar environment. The inverted tail behavior? Heavy dust particles consistent with ancient, loosely bound cometary material. The extreme carbon dioxide content? Evidence of formation in a carbon-rich protoplanetary disk. Right now, as we speak, 3I Atlas is racing through our inner solar system at 221,000 kilometers per hour. It will reach its closest approach to the Sun around October 30th, 2025, providing an unprecedented opportunity for detailed study. Multiple space agencies are coordinating observations. NASA's SphereX mission is analyzing the object's spectral signatures. The European Space Agency's observatories are tracking its trajectory and composition changes. Ground-based telescopes worldwide are contributing to the most comprehensive study of an interstellar object ever conducted. The data continues to reveal surprises. Recent observations show the comet developing additional tail structures as it approaches the Sun. The nickel emissions are intensifying, providing new insights into the object's internal composition. Perhaps most remarkably, the comet appears to be shedding layers of ancient material, each representing different epochs of its formation billions of years ago. It's literally a geological record of another star system, preserved in deep space and now revealed by our Sun's warming. Influence: the discovery of 3I Atlas and its unique properties has profound implications for our understanding of the universe and our place in it. First, it demonstrates that interstellar objects are more common and diverse than previously thought. Advanced survey telescopes like LSST, Legacy Survey of Space and Time, coming online soon, are expected to discover dozens of similar visitors each year. Second, it provides direct evidence that planetary formation processes vary dramatically across different stellar environments. The extreme chemical compositions we're observing suggest that Earth-like worlds may be much rarer than optimistic estimates suggested. Third, it offers a new method for studying the galaxy's chemical evolution. These ancient interstellar messengers carry direct samples from stellar systems across the galaxy's history, providing insights impossible to obtain any other way. Dr. Bolin summarizes the significance. You have all these theories about how many of these things exist out there and what their properties could be like, but the difference between theory and what we actually observe can be quite large. 4i Atlas represents just the beginning of a new era in astronomy. Advanced telescopes and detection systems are preparing to catalogue hundreds of interstellar visitors over the coming decades. Each visitor will carry unique chemical signatures from its stellar system of origin. By analysing these cosmic messengers, we're essentially sampling the galaxy's diversity without leaving our solar system. Future missions might even attempt to intercept interstellar objects, collecting physical samples for detailed laboratory analysis. The European Space Agency is already studying such possibilities, though the extreme speeds involved present enormous technical challenges. The James Webb Space Telescope will continue monitoring 3i Atlas as it completes its solar system passage, potentially providing data on how ancient cometary materials respond to stellar radiation. This information could inform our search for life-supporting conditions around other stars. So what is the real, terrifying truth about 3i Atlas? It's not that aliens are sending us messages. It's not that the object represents some existential threat to humanity. The terrifying truth is far more profound. We live in a universe far stranger and more diverse than we ever imagined. Our solar system, with its water-rich comets and life-supporting conditions, appears to be remarkably rare in the cosmic landscape. Atlas represents the vast majority of planetary systems, those with chemistry so alien to our experience that life as we know it could never emerge. For every Earth-like world, there might be thousands of systems that produce cosmic wanderers like 3i Atlas. The real terror isn't in the message this ancient comet carries. It's in realizing how precious and unlikely our existence truly is. But wait, there's something else. As 3i Atlas approaches its closest point to the Sun, scientists are preparing for what they're calling the revelation phase. The intense solar heating could trigger chemical reactions that have been dormant for billions of years, potentially revealing even more exotic materials from the object's core. Some researchers speculate we might observe elements or compounds that simply don't exist naturally in our solar system. 3i Atlas isn't transmitting coded alien messages, but it is delivering something far more valuable: unprecedented insights into the cosmic processes that shape our universe. This ancient messenger from another stellar system has traveled billions of years and crossed unimaginable distances to teach us about worlds beyond our wildest imagination. The scientific revelations from 3i Atlas will continue unfolding over the coming months as it completes its passage through our solar system. Each new observation adds another piece to the puzzle of galactic evolution and planetary formation. What we're witnessing isn't science fiction, it's science fact, and the reality is far more extraordinary than any fictional alien encounter. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember that right now, ancient cosmic wanderers are racing between the stars, carrying secrets from the galaxy's distant past. 3i Atlas is just the first messenger we've learned to read. Want to stay updated on the latest discoveries from 3i Atlas and other cosmic mysteries? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because the universe is full of surprises, and we're just getting started uncovering them. The cosmos is speaking to us through these ancient messengers. Are you ready to listen?